It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
Yeah, I think they're a little better than this ball club, and it showed last year winning the season series.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Beck in a two-guard. Dirk and Chandler up front. Harris is out there with Chandler Parsons. Nice shot by Bogut.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
Passes to Boss. He dishes it to Parsons. And there's the pass to Boss. The 10-footer finds the target.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Here's Golden State. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Now Harris, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Nowitzki, the pass to Boss. Back to Nowitzki. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Curry against Harris. Green kicks to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And the basket by Harris.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
Thanks, Doris. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Will it go? That's good. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Mavericks leading by 3. Harris kicks to Parsons. Looks for Nowitzki. Gets it to him. Pass to Boss. Goes up from the top of the key. Out to Harris. There's the pass to Boss. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Harris passes to Boss. Parsons on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's Thompson following the score by Dallas. And Curry, here we go. Good.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line, so kind of a mediocre shooting club.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry kicks to Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barnes has got his first 2 points. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Passes it to Boss. Tries from 16. That one off the back iron and out. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. It's Curry with the drive. Green dishes to Thompson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys, and it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one drops. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Villanueva comes in for Draymond. The Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Thompson. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Dallas. Ross comes in for Ellis. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green, the forward tandem. Steph Curry's out there with Iguodala. And it's Villanueva in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Peck. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Boss has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring team. The Warriors, number 1. The Mavericks, 4th.
Yeah, you love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because they put up a ton of points last year.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. And then for Dallas, Chandler comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And Harris subbed in for Rajon Rondo. So he comes up empty, missing both.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, Boss, in their last game out against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 20 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
And that one's good. Barnes.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Boss. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Iguodala with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. Curry setting the pick for Green. Outside Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Curry.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Harris passes to Boss. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive number.
An even 3-on-3 break. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Iguodala outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Fires the three. They get it back. Barnes. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Bogut down low. Chandler on him. Bogut dishes to Iguodala. Clock at 6. And Curry, here we go. That puts them in the lead. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. Here's Harris. There's the pass to Boss. Back to Harris. Pass to Aminu. Fires from deep. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Boss. Boss has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Iguodala's drive. Here's Green. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Green's got his first bucket in this one. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Beck. Good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Curry against Harris. There's the triple. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 12. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Here's Beck, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
There's the bucket, good. And that's now 6 points for Barnes.
Well, after a first quarter where they really struggled from long range, they've stayed a little bit closer to the basket now here in the second.
And see, that's a nice adjustment. I mean, even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you have to try something different to jumpstart your offense, and being balanced in your approach is oftentimes a good thing.
He's found a rhythm here in this second quarter, guys. He looks good.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right